Hey everyone, it's Diana from Adventures with Art, and today we are talking about Procreate calligraphy and lettering brushes that you can get absolutely free. And even though the article says 11 of them, the more accurate way of saying it would be that you will get 11 collections of them. A lot of these options come with 2 or more brushes. So if you were to take advantage of every single freebie here, you would probably end up with 30 or more brushes in your Procreate collection. So definitely check out the show notes for all of these freebies. And if you really want to expand your collection, definitely take advantage of them. But before we get started, please hit that subscribe button. Please keep coming back to Adventures with Art. We talk about Procreate, art in general, and also how to make money with your art, which is never a bad thing. So hit that subscribe button and keep coming back. All right, let's dive into the options here. So the first one is the chalk dust sample pack from Design Cuts. I love Design Cuts for so many reasons. They have so many great resources for artists, and they also have a lot of freebies for artists, which is really great. This chalk brush pack is actually a sample pack from their larger chalk dust brush kit. And so if you really enjoy the sample and you want to get more chalk lettering resources, then checking out the entire package can be a good idea. I really like this sample pack because it offers you two fundamental brushes that you will need for chalk lettering. You'll get the sketchy brush as well as the classic brush, which are just really crucial for any basic lettering. If you decide you really want to take your chalk lettering to the next level, you can buy the full pack, which comes with 15 brushes, 6 blackboard backgrounds, and a PDF guide to help inspire your work. So that's actually a really great deal, and the sample pack can help you get started with that. The next one is also from Design Cuts, and I love this one because it's just, they give you for free just a really basic standard, go-to lettering brush. One of those that I use all of the time when I don't want to think about, styling or anything like that. If I just want a basic lettering brush that gets the job done, this is the one I turn to. So again, this is a sample from a larger pack, and you will end up getting the brush pen, the semi-flexible, which is the one I was just talking about, the very standard go-to lettering brush, as well as another chalk lettering brush, which can be really nice. If you do decide that you want to get the entire pack, this can be such a great deal. It comes with a ton of stuff. You will get 35 brushes, a 10-part lettering workbook, 28 textures, and 2 color palettes. That's a lot. So if you really want to dive in to lettering, to say that it's a lettering pack is no joke. It for sure is a pack of great lettering resources. All right, let's move on to number 3. Number 3 is the Lettering Brush Duo from Pixel Surplus. This is another sample, and it's also another great sample. What I like about this one is that you get 2 brushes that work really well for basic lettering. They're not super funky or abstract, but they're a little bit different. Like, they add some texture, they add some different styling to your lettering. So you'll get this textured brush, which just adds a little bit of edge to your letters. And you'll also get this acrylic brush, which is just so beautiful for more lighter, airy, painted looking type of lettering. So great sample pack, great brushes there. Okay, so number 4, this is one of my favorites. You may think I'm cheating because it's not technically a lettering brush, but it's a brush that will help you so much with your lettering. So it's absolutely crucial to add it into this list. These are actually grids that will help you with your lettering. And actually, to show you how it works, I'm going to show you the entire pack. I have the entire pack, and it is worth every single penny. Let me open it up here and show you what I mean. So this is a grid builder, and essentially what happens is that when you, before you even start lettering, this is how you can then map out where you want all of your letters to go. You end up with 35 different grids that you can use. They're all different sizes, shapes. Some have some really neat foreshortening and different perspectives. There's a really neat bow tie one, which I use all the time. Here are all of them. So you can see you get banners, you get a different type of wavy lines, different types of curves. This is so invaluable. It allows you to just plop down a grid and ensure that you're going to have perfect letters and lettering every single time without having to worry about drawing straight lines and making sure that everything is aligned just perfectly. It is a game changer and will make everything so much more efficient. You know, I would definitely suggest getting the full pack. If you want to try it out, you can get a sample of it. Let me open this up here. This is actually from the creator's own personal store. What is really neat is that when you get the sample pack from him, you actually get a sample of a whole bunch of stuff. So you will end up getting his grids. You will also get some of his other brushes. He has this really neat letter builder that he does. So when you get samples from him, you can get a whole bunch of different types of things, including brushes and the grids. So that's definitely something to check out. All right, so number 5, Fire and Ice. This is from Inky Pixels. This is such a cool brush, as you can see. You want to use a dark background just to get the full effect. It kind of is a tricky brush to learn how to use, but once you learn it, it can be really neat. This was like one of the first times I've tried to play with it, so I definitely have a lot of learning to do, but I love the effect of it. So basically, the harder you push, the brighter it gets, kind of causing that brighter flame. And then as you ease up, it creates that ashy look. And you can set it to different colors to have different types and colors of fire. So that's just a really neat thing to check out. Actually, this is a part of a lot. See, this is what it looks like when you actually use it well. It's beautiful. This is actually part of a larger collection of freebies. So if you want to check out her other brushes, there are some really great ones on this list that you can get for free. I just chose the Fire and Ice because it was unique. I'd never seen anything like it, and I think it's really beautiful, but these other ones are really high quality as well. All right, so moving on to number 6. This one is just so elegant. I'll show you what it looks like. So this is the Sophie brush, and this is just so beautiful. If you are doing elegant scripts or you just want that fine line, this brush is just so nice for that. Really delicate and really allows for some nice detail. I think this is a great one to add to anyone's collection. All right, so the next one is from Molly, and this one is a beautiful brush. It's somewhat like the Sophie brush we just talked about, but it has a little bit more weight to it. What's also really great is that when you sign up for Molly's newsletter, you get an entire bundle of great freebies. You get worksheets, you get grids, you get practice letters, you even get printable like quotes to practice with, Procreate letter guides. You also get the Flourishing brush, which is the brush shown right here. That is just a really pretty, elegant brush, but that has a little bit more weight to it. I'm not a sponsor of her at all, or related or affiliated with her at all. I just think what she offers for a freebie is a lot and really incredible. So if you're interested, that's definitely something to check out. All right, so number 8. This one is the Dry Brush Pen from Saffron Avenue. This one is just really funky, really fun. I had so much fun playing around with this brush. It just creates that really harsh, edgy lettering that can be just so fun to play around with and to have as an option with your collection. So I definitely suggest checking this one out just as something different. A lot of lettering brushes can all kind of look the same, and this one has that grunge to it, which can be really fun to play around with. Okay, next one is I just included the whole collection on this one because I thought it was a great collection. This is a lettering brush collection from Miss Meyer. She has a whole bunch of great Procreate brushes here that you can try out absolutely for free. Chalkboards, thick, basic lettering brushes, these really neat stylized brushes. This one is really cool, the film strip brush. Um, Absolutely free. This is an ongoing collection. I can't, guarantee that all of these will still be here, but you might also add some. So it's good to, check out to see what is in her collection at the time that you are watching this. This is also just a great thing to bookmark and keep in your store of lettering resources. All right. So the next brush we are going to talk about is so much fun. I had so much fun using this brush. This quickly became one of my favorite lettering brushes. This was the first time I had played around with it from this picture, and obviously I need some practice with it, and I need practice with my lettering in general. But oh my gosh, it is so fun. This is the ribbon, the curling ribbon brush, and it is just so beautiful. I love the effects that it can give you. This is what happens when you use it well. As you can see, it can be really, really gorgeous. It gives you that flow, those lights and darks, and just kind of that swirl that people love in lettering. I think this is a genius brush, and it's amazing that she's offering it for free. So I would definitely take a look at that. This is also a part of a larger collection of freebies. Some of these in here are paid, some are free, so you'll have to just kind of bop around and see what you like, and see what is available. Another great collection to keep in mind. That one is so much fun. All right, we finally reached number 11, and this is another collection of free brushes that you can take advantage of. And again, this one is just a huge collection. I did not pick one. I think this marquee brush is really unique and really cool. This spackle brush has some really neat texture. The whiskers brush is kind of like the acrylic brush that we talked about, with just a little more streaks going on in it. It's just really neat. This is another collection to bookmark and to keep in mind. All right, so those are our 11 free brushes, collection of brushes, sets of great freebies to get for Procreate lettering and calligraphy. Again, all of the links are down in the show notes. These are great people to follow in the lettering space, and they have generously given some great freebies for you to check out. So make sure to go grab them and have some fun with your lettering and your calligraphy. All right, so before we close out, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Keep coming back to Adventures with Art for more Procreate and art tips, and I will see you next time.